Me and Dr. Stone have a lot in common. A lot. See, when they make up these shows, they're showing you things in plain sight. And if you have the eyes to see, you'll be able to see. Now, for those of you who have ever watched Dr. Stone, do y'all remember how it started? Well, it started with a bunch of people seeing a big, bright white light or something out of the sky, some kind of energy beam. That energy beam turned those people into petrified statues. Yeah, you know where I'm going. Then Dr. Stone came along and he used alchemy to release these people from petrified states. Now, let's keep going. I stumbled upon this. And when I stumbled upon this, I sat there and I thought about it, just like you're going to think about it. And you're going to come to the same conclusion. They are lying about the city of Pompeii. And when I say they're lying, I mean like, yo, those people are real petrified people. These people right here, look at what these guys are doing right now. Just look at what they're doing. Look at what they're doing, right? What they want to try and tell you is, listen to this bullshit story. The Garden of the Fugitives, maybe the most harrowing and disturbing Pompeii ruins, are the actual people who turned to stones due to the fire and ash of the eruption. The place where the 13 bodies are is called the Garden of the Fugitives. Archaeologists say that these people were trying to escape the eruption but didn't make it. Originally, the bodies were in separate groups but are displayed together. Y'all not making sense right now because y'all just now said a volcano erupted. Y'all also said turned to stones due to fire and ash of an eruption? A closer examination of the cast revealed more tragedies. Out of the 13 bodies, 5 or 6 were children, including a baby whose bone analysis showed that it was only a year old. Another burly is that of a merchant. At first reached his arm and he tried to raise himself and run. These people were frozen in time while moving instantly by a volcano that erupted. Then this is the part where they take something very, very real that you won't be able to understand and try and explain it away. The cast of Pompeii are plaster molds created by Giuseppe Fiorelli in the 19th century, when archaeologists discovered cavities in the volcanic ash. Follow me here. The white NPC archaeologists are at Pompeii. They're looking around. Oh, shoot! There's a cavity in the ash. They filled them with plaster. So there's like, oh, looks like there's a hole. We're going to put plaster in that hole, and it's going to take the form of whatever's down there. It's also going to preserve the shape and final posture of the victims. These casts are not petrified bodies, but rather impressions left behind the bodies, offering a unique and haunting glimpse into the tragic events of this eruption. This is how they lie. They talk to y'all like y'all stupid children. Take a look at this. Take a look. Remember what I just read to you. They want to tell you they went to Pompeii. Archaeologists were just walking along, and 19th century, they have no power tools, no electronic, no nothing. They walking along, they saw a hole, and this dude was like, yo, go get the plaster. There's a hole here. Yeah, most likely we're going to pour this plaster down there, and it's going to give us a nice mold of a body. Really? So this guy in the 19th century, it's the 1900s, you poured plaster down into a hole, and plaster did that? plaster. You found these perfect cavities that had these bodies that were the volcanic ash turned them to stone. Oh, wait, no. The volcanic ash left their bodies so that they, hold on, they'll explain it. He poured plaster into the voids left by the decomposed bodies. The plaster hardened, and then the outer layers of ash were chipped away. The cast shows the victim's forms and surviving bones. The cast shows signs of pain from the suffocation and asphyxiation. No, it don't. If you poured plaster down into a hole, do you think years later the dirt didn't move? Do you think animals didn't decompose and eat the body? This is where they're lying. Right now is the aha moment. Right now is where you should be going, oh, shit. Because you know, you can't. There's a... Give me a second. This is Pompeii. This is the volcano in the background. This is Pompeii today. Just so you can see how real it is. The volcano, Vesuvius, they said blew up everything, right? Look at that. All my Tartarian friends that know all about the Meltrix and so... What does that look like to you? Let's take a closer look. What does that look like to you? Look, you see the bricks, this, that, and the third. Oh, the tops are just fried off. Look, the eruption of Vesuvius killed people of Pompeii in 15 minutes. Because y'all been believing this bullshit your entire life. Because y'all don't critically think I ask any goddamn questions. Y'all sit around and let these white NPCs and these corny archaeologists and all the rest of these dummies tell y'all what history is. Listen, you think that erupted, and these people did what? They just sat there. Oh, things erupted. And what does it throw? It's just throwing out hot lava and magma all over the place. Tell me, how does it kill all the people in 15 minutes? How? Why did you make this image? Why are you trying to sell this so bad? Look at this image they made. So that your brain falls for it like, oh, those people of Pompeii were turned to stone by that, look, not only that, I showed you the volcano and how far away it was so that you understood in real time, right? What did they do? They made that volcano seem like it was right on top of the town. Is it? No, it's not. They make it seem like the volcano was over the town. Look, it was just shooting hot ash at them within 15 minutes. This is complete and utter bullshit. What you are seeing are real, petrified fucking humans from the last reset. But they have to explain it away. The rise of Pompeii. You mean the killing and the genocide of a Tartarian city? What the fuck? What, you thought we weren't going to find out? You killed all of those people. You hit them with the same energy weapon that you hit all the rest of the buildings with. And when they actually located the petrified bodies, you said, let's try and explain this away. Material from the volcano had covered bodies of the dead, setting hard and solid around them. As the flesh, internal organs, and clothing gradually decomposed, a void was left. There is no void. The truth is, they are not actual bodies at all. Of course, they gotta keep explaining it to you. Meanwhile, if you type in petrified human beings on Google, look what comes up. The scary part, if you look in this picture, this has nothing to do with somebody pouring plaster down a hole. You can see they are excavating petrified bodies. Yeah, Dr. Stone, very real, and they plain in our face. But when the mind's blind, the eyes can't see.